Thanks for tuning in, friends and family members, to the Tuesday night 645 podcast brought to you by FloridaKeysInjury.com, accident lawyers in the Florida Keys. If you've been involved in an accident, car, moped, or scooter, contact the team at 302 Southern Street or at FloridaKeysInjury.com. We have Paradise Restaurant offering international cuisine, hard to find, but so good to eat, at 124 Duval. We also have Advanced Urgent Care, now offering free COVID testing. Certain restrictions do apply at their Key Largo, Key West, and Marathon locations. Here's you, Louie.
What is going on, Miss Denise Lane? How you feeling? Everything kosher?
Good. I have to give a shout out and say what's up to Courthouse Deli, our peeps over there on the corner. We miss you, Green Parrot, but we're happy to have Courthouse Deli still.
They're doing it real big over at the deli. You know, they've been at it. You know, they haven't closed at all, so they've been going at it full throttle. So we're gonna take all questions. Let me know where y'all watching from the podcast from. Louie C. the Mayor. We do it Monday through Friday, 6:45. Make sure you turn notifications on over here and hit the woo, and also worldwide on YouTube channel. You can check us out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right over here. Woo, and we're gonna make this thing happen. So that's basically what's going on. Like I said, let me know where y'all at, what is popping, and we're gonna go from there. And we're gonna have a good podcast today. A lot of things going on in town, all positive right now. There we are. Yeah, I told you, bam, in business. Bam. There we are. Boom, all love in the club right now. So come on in. Let them know Louie C. the Mayor's on. So today we talking about one way in, one way out, like the Florida Keys. There's only one way you could go in and one way you could go out, right? So to me, that's a privilege that you could do that. Just go in and go out, and you could shut down the point of entry if you had to, like we done before with hurricanes and the beginning of the pandemic. But I want y'all to keep this in mind, that this is a privilege and a luxury, because, like, for example, Denise wanted to go away and celebrate a birthday with her son, and she went up to Miami, I believe, Aventura, to be correct.
Yes.
And she was able to go there. She doesn't have to have a hotel reservation. She could go in there, spend her time, even though she did go to a hotel. So my point is that this is a luxury that we could do this, because you can't shut down Miami. You can't shut down Kentucky. You see, so this is part of the Conch Republic, so let's not take advantage of that. And what the governor has said is this is equivalent, like some people calling it to be shut down for US 1. The governor told our county commissioner, our county mayor, Heather, that, you know, the reason that, you know, he doesn't want to shut that down is because it's equivalent to him shutting down US 1 during a hurricane. We're in a hot spot. There's a hurricane going on, and we don't want this invasion that was going on in Miami. Now, having said that, I think we're all for a shutdown if hospitalizations skyrocket. Right now, we're stable on hospitalization, which is the critical part of what's going on. I'll be the first one to tell you, tourism or no tourism, we got to shut it down if hospitals can't handle what's going on. So what is your opinion? What do you think? We want to know what's happening. So Denise, man, there's a lot of stuff that, you know, the party can't stop, won't stop. I know you stay at it 24/7, 365, doing it big. What is going on in the entertainment circles? Let them know what's happening right now.
All right. So, well, tonight, Sharice Overfield performing at 7 p.m. at Sunset Pier. Tomorrow we have Tim Holohan there performing 7 p.m. at Sunset Pier. Tonight at General Horseplay, you've got Jukebox Wizard with Landon. He's hilarious. And then this Thursday, they partnered up with Comedy Key West. So that's always a good time. That's at General Horseplay. Tomorrow we also have the Rick Haskins. He's hosting the round 2 of his Ask Me Anything.
Absolutely.
So
that is outstanding.
We have all of that going on, you know, so it's just a matter of, let's see, the Marker offering live music poolside from 2 to 5. We've got Mike Festa on Friday and Tommy Tangi there Saturday and Sunday. Locals are welcome to participate. You have your mask on when you go to the bar, if you enter through the lobby, but they are certainly welcoming locals. And I have to give a shout out to my girl Amanda Anderson with One Love Food Truck. Every Sunday, they host their Reggae Sunday starting at 11 to 3. You have Chef Clive putting out the deliciousness there with the, they've got such a huge menu, and they do something every Sunday that's specific to it. But you got Toko Irie bringing the music there, and that's Sunday, Stock Island, One Love Food Truck. Amanda Anderson, we love you.
We got some shout outs going on here. I'm going to come on this side because I'm not seeing them in the front side. So I got Jared checking in, KC Tom checking in, Denise Enriquez checking in, the number one tax collector in the world, Warren Bailey. All love right now. Adrian checking in, Guzmo checking in, Sarah checking in, Ken Free checking in. Ron Bailey, see that the boat races were canceled. Unfortunately, that happened.
So boat races, Fantasy Fest.
Yeah, all bad news. All bad news across the board.
I did see in September 3rd through the 7th, they're hosting the Key West Whiskey Festival. I don't know if that's still going on. If anyone has any information about that, it's supposed to be a 4-day festival. And I think Irish Kevin's is doing something. There's a bunch of different venues involved. So if anybody has any update on that, let us know if the Key West Whiskey Festival is still happening the 3rd to the 7th.
Okay, sounds like we on top of the game. Early voting, like I say, vote or die in 2020. So make sure you get out there and vote. Signs do not vote. It is critical that service industry people vote. It is critical that all people vote. I wish 100% of the people would vote, because not only is it critical here locally, it's critical nationwide. So make sure whatever you do, you vote. Don't talk big, vote big. And some of these people, we're going to have to get them from up out of here and make some changes. But at the end of the day, if you don't support who I support, that's fine. As long as you vote, I'd rather have you vote than not vote, because right now we're in drastic time. We require drastic voting action. So that's basically where we at. Also, I see that good old boy, Mark Rossi, make no bones about him, 100% behind that man, is offering Rossi rides to take you free to get your early voting in. And right here, I mean, we already voted.
Yeah.
You see, I took my...
They're out there. They're out there. You got the big sign out there, early voting. Come on in.
It's all love. So the main thing is get out there and vote. Denise, you want to come? Why don't you go around this side so you can see what's going on at that screen? Because I don't know why people are not coming in on my side, but you can see them. Anybody else coming in?
All right, we got Sean Brandenburg checking in, Michelle Marie
Chief, the Chief of Police, all love.
Let's see. All right.
And also the future is looking good for the Florida Keys. I believe right now we are almost reaching the peak of this thing, and I anticipate that this COVID-19 situation eventually level itself out and come around on the other side like New York did. So I believe we had 10 cases, which is 10 cases too many, but it's a drop. And I know some labs are backed up. So that's not, a critical indication that we're out of the woods yet, but it's a good sign, and we got to stay positive. Tomorrow, it's all love. Michelle Cold Iron coming in the program, talking about what's really going on, and that the extension of the 11 o'clock ban alcohol will come to an end, which is great news. Nice. So we'll talk to her about that tomorrow and see what's going on. So I'm going to bring Denise back in here. Denise, you can go ahead and sit here on my chair.
Tangela checking in. How you doing, Tangela? Jose Umberto checking in.
Hold on a second. Tangela, let me ask you a question. You straight over there? You changed that situation. What's going on, girl? All love. Who you said? Who else is coming in?
We got Dion Clark, Michael Davila checking in. We've got Jose Umberto checking in.
Straight, my man Jose Umberto, straight out of Metro Day in the MIA 305 out there chasing murderers, gangsters is real serious out there, but soon they're going to be on the boat. I'm on the boat. Also, Friday's podcast, Dr. Burrows, the #1 doctor in America, worldwide, and planets above and beyond, Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, Key Largo, going to be on the program. And the wonderful, outstanding, great news is that we're talking about medicine to cure people from the COVID-19. There's nothing in stone, but there's a lot of good promising stuff out there, because what we're trying to avoid is have people sit around for 12, 14 days without nobody really be able to do anything. So a lot of new medicines are out there. So I'm so happy with that news. So that is great news coming out from the health circle. So all love right now. Let me see what else we got. Stock Island. Wow, Stock Island. Stock Island is not only was in the future, now we're in the moment. And Stock Island has officially got the bus depot over there. You coming in, Denise? Come on in. Yeah, come on in.
Yes, he was talking about that yesterday, right?
Yep, that's over $10 million out there. And I done told you Stock Island is big. We got the park, Bernstein Park. Shout out to Bernstein Park, all my Stock Island hitters out there. That was about 8 million, and now over 10 million.
Yeah,
with
and so
the bus depot.
Turn the old bus depot. He was saying yesterday, they're going to get a bid to try and turn that into housing.
I think he said something about that.
The teachers.
Anything for teachers, I'm 1,000,000% behind. Also, come on in and let me know what's going on, where you checking in from, and don't forget to hit the notifications right over here. And those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, on the Louie C. Rock channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the button right over here. Woo! Denise, where's the party Key West? What is going on?
Where's the party Key West? I just want to let all my entertainment friends know we've opened up this platform so that you can list whatever events you have, any single releases, album releases, whatever you have going on. We know it's hard out there right now in the entertainment business, so certainly we want you to be able to use the platform to get your events and your music out there. Any way we can help to be a voice there. So get your stuff out there on Key West Where's the Party. And speaking of the party, I gotta mention Key West Theater. Every Sunday they're hosting the Songwriters Speakeasy. You can get tickets online, I think, through Eventbrite or at their ticket box. That's at the Key West Theater on Sundays. They're going to be featuring a lot of local musicians, and that's the Songwriters Speakeasy. And then Saturday, August 15th, I got to give a shout out. We've got Reggae Lou and the Kind Buds performing from 3 to 7 at Tin Roof in Del Rey. And then after that, Experimento performing at Crazy Uncle Mike's at 7 p.m., which is in Boca.
All love right now. Denise, I'm going to have you step in the front of the camera now so you can monitor that.
That's right. So, entertainment friends, get all your stuff posted on Where's the Party. We'd love to help you get the word out.
Yes. This is how we do it out here. We multitask out here. This live show. So, all love right now. Louie C., the mayor. I got to tell you, very excited of what's going on in the city. And vote or die, we got to make it happen. So everything looking good there on the camera. I'm looking pretty. Okay. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble, young man, rumble. So like I said, hospitalizations in the Keys. I believe, don't quote me, we're at 14, which is a great number. That's the number I look at. And as long as we stay stabilized with hospitalizations, I'm a happy camper, because at the end of the day, you know, our hospitals are going to only hold so much. So all love. All love there. Keep the faith. There's no need to panic. We got a mask up. We got the protocols here on the COVID-19. But Denise, and I'm going to bring you here in a minute, back over here in a minute, because we was talking about a little story that you read about living with the COVID-19, which was very interesting. So you want to come on back?
Oh yeah. All right.
So basically, let me set this up. So what happened is, we was talking off camera, and you were saying how there was an article that said that you're just going to have to basically deal with the COVID-19 because they're not sure if it's ever going to go away. It could become like the HIV. It never went away, but it's light, but it might not never go away. So what did you gain from that article? Talk to them right there.
It was an interesting article Harvard medical professor put out, and it was a bunch of analytics trying to track, if we stay in this phase 1, if we stay in phase 2. And basically the gist of the article is that COVID is always going to have these peaks and valleys, and ultimately it's something we're going to have to learn to live with. But it was just interesting to read that no time soon will there be an end to this. So how do we move on from there? Which brings us back to the importance of you casting your votes.
Yes, and back to the article. That's what I've been saying from day one, that unfortunately in the 1918 pandemic with the Spanish flu, that lasted for 4 years. Mm-hmm. So here we are 2020 going on 2021, and we have a pandemic. So obviously it's different times. We have better technology, but those people still stayed alive. A lot of people died, but people made it through, but it lasted 4 years. So we have to kind of get accustomed to living with the COVID-19, and if we continue to be terrified and scared, this is just not the way to do it. As long as you mask up, wash hands, don't be reckless, don't be around people that are sick. And I think like me and you, we talk about business. For example, in our protocols in business, if you're sick, not because of COVID, I think from now on, we don't want anybody even close to being sick to come to an establishment. You know how before they said, no, I'm just going to fight it out. No, there's no need to fight it out. You need to take your ass home, because if Denise is suffering from something underlying condition, you come out there, her immune system compromised, nothing to do when we get past this COVID. You shouldn't put employees through that. So if you're an employee and you're sick, you should probably go home. And the establishments and the owners and the management need to know that it's a different time or whatever, because you can't force people to come into work because they're sick. Now, people taking advantage of that, that's on a whole different level. But I think if you're genuine, not feeling well, you just stay home, because you ain't never going to go to work ever if you die, right? So the best thing is get your health.
I'm excited to have Dr. Burris here on Friday to update us on the ivermectin studies.
Ruth checking in.
Trials.
Thank you so much for checking in. And I think that the doctor's onto something big, which is we got to start treating this thing. He's going to talk about the ivermectin, the hydrochloroquine, and the trials going on in Dominican Republic. All three good positive things to try to move people on. Also, he's going to talk about his opinion on the steroids and stuff like that, on what the treatments out there, because at this point I'll call for nobody else to die. And at least all we can control is where we at, right? We can't control New York City, but here I don't say control, but we have influence. So if we could have people, not one more person die, and we onto something and give them some type of treatment, and we don't have any more death, I'll be ecstatic. I'll be doing a cartwheel. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Denise, because I know you was talking about this off camera. You basically been coming in, doing your work, doing your entertainment, and taking care of business at the house. But I know you really excited when the entertainment come back. I think a lot of people are going to come out really heavy because it's so good. You know how it is, like it rained for 3 days and you cooled up. It's like a thunderstorm or over a thunderstorm. What you think?
I think nothing feels right when you walk past the Green Parrot and it's closed. It just doesn't feel right. Tuesday is a national holiday here, and it's just been
and you got your
difficult.
tutu on there doing a big.
Trying.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you come around here one more time.
You got it.
And let's give some shout outs to some people. Make sure I'm good on camera. All love. We're not gonna keep you long today. Tomorrow, Michelle Coldiron. Make sure you hit the notifications button on the Facebook Live right over here. Woo! And also on YouTube worldwide. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right over here.
All right, we got Dion Clark checking in. Mary Valdez checking in. We've got Atavia checking in. Dr. Jack Norris checking in.
Hold on. So Lopez, I support Clayton Lopez. Thank you, Ms. Lopez, for checking in. Who else you had on there?
Dr. Jack Norris checking
what's going on, sir?
Yay, Dr. Norris. Quashanti checking in. Yelena checking in. TL Orlando checking in. David Blinderman checking in. Vic checking in. Chuck Gunnip checking in.
Hold on 1 second. So on my screen over here, we go. We keep it raw, blood raw over here. You got a gentleman named Joe Mastermind, right? So you say Joe is heavy traffic on Where's the Party Key West. So he out there participating. So you're going to put some clamps on him, but he's doing good though. Not bad, right? He's out there participating. Who else we got?
That's what I can see for now.
I see Michelle Marie.
Yep, we got her.
Somewhere
Maria Diaz checking in.
All love. So now to conclude here, back to school, class of 2021. Unfortunately, we can't go back to school physically because of the COVID, but I think we'll get there. Did you hear John Dick the other day?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Denise?
Yesterday we had him.
Yep, talking about he think kids will go back to school at one point. He just don't know when. So that was good coming from a school board member. That tells me that the thinking is positive.
Right, but Basilica's opening, right? I heard that Basilica has the option of the kids attending in person or virtually, right?
Why don't you come over here again?
Yep. So we got Basilica opening up, and I think the kids there have the option of attending in person or virtually. And then we had John Dick here yesterday. School slated to open August 12th, and it'll be done virtually. And he was saying they would revisit that in 4 weeks.
I got David checking in over here. I got Slick Vic checking in. Chuck checking in. Maria Diaz checking in. Let me see. Tyler Knowles checking in. All love. So we're going to wrap it up here real quick. Denise, you're going to do the sponsors on the outtake. So just get that ready. Louie C. the Mayor, all love right now to Michelle Codard. Thank you for checking in. And make sure, like my girl said, Denise Lane, cousin Lois Lane, trying to be down like 4 flat tire with Superman. Go to Where's the Party Key West. All restrictions have been lifted on that. And you can post whatever you want on there as long as everything is kosher. But before we get out of here, let's talk about schools. So I know, what school does your son go to?
Gerald Adams.
And you said you had a great experience with everybody there.
The entire time the entire staff, it's been wonderful.
Shout out to HOB, yes, shout out to Key West High School, shout out to Marathon High School, shout out to, what else am I missing? Point Siena. All the schools out there. If I miss anybody, let me know. I'm sorry. All love right now.
And shout out to Boys and Girls Club.
Good point. Boys and Girls Club has a program that they're doing, because here, like you said, the hardship is some parents, a lot of parents have to work. And they got small children.
Yes, exactly.
And I know you're having a little bit of issues, a little bit of,
anxiety with the news. I feel like
it's overwhelming, but John Dick made you feel a little bit better.
Absolutely. And an interesting article I read is that today, another one about coronavirus and the exposure. Like, there haven't really been a whole lot of spikes in daycares.
Really?
So that's something, that's something that they're starting to put more focus on. But that's reassuring.
Gotcha.
I think.
Okay, Louie C. the Mayor. Thank you all for tuning in. Right about now, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Denise Lane, and she's going to tell you what is going on with all the sponsors. And if you want to sponsor the show, make sure you inbox us, and we reach thousands daily.
All right. So big thank you to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Accident lawyers in the Keys. If you are involved in an accident, car, moped, bicycle, or boat, contact the team at 302 Southern Street or at FloridaKeysInjury.com. Paradise Restaurant serving international cuisine, hard to find but oh so good to eat, at 124 Duval. And Advanced Urgent Care run by Dr. Burrows, who will be here this Friday at 6:45. Advanced Urgent Care now offering free COVID testing at the Key West, Marathon, and Key Largo locations. Certain restrictions do apply.
Okay. And my man, DJ No Name, just came on. This is one of my favorite DJs of all time. So remember, we only get superstars. I told you we had this conversation around here. So I'm going to tell you about DJ No Name. DJ No Name was down here in the military. He used to rock with me on the weekends, and we was going in all the way fast and furious, 1,000,000% on the hip-hop tip. So DJ No Name, DJs come in and they DJ, right? They play the music and they go home. You know what DJ No Name, when he told me? When he seen the security, some of his military people in there cleaning, and he finished his DJ set, and there's like 400 people in the club, and he asked if he could, if there's a broom out there so he could get these people sped up, and that's the DJ. So that's the type of people that we look for in this company. Like DJ Khaled, if you want to go big, you got to pay dues. Once again, DJ Khaled worked for $100 a week at the underground radio station, and he shook up the whole city of Miami so big that 99 Jiggy Jams, WEDR in Miami, had to call the man up. So don't talk about it, be about it, and this will be the time to get your game plan in order. And don't go into any type of negativity. Get circles that are tight, and be careful who you put into your group, because there's a lot of hate out there, but we gonna kill hate all day with love. Denise Lane, Louie C. the Mayor, tomorrow Michelle Cold Iron. Have a good day. Don't start no stuff, it won't be none.